Hello and welcome to Fatecasters.
Yes!
And our next exciting episode of Shadows of Stravia. Last we left off, the party parlayed with the leaders of the Sunlit Path at the Bone Cliffs at midnight. Their terms were discussed, including the return of their uncle, Admiral Korthos, who had been ambushed by undead submersibles and captured at sea. Zelfira also met once again with a specter of her past, Marina Vilnov, who demanded a halving of the blood tithe along with personal requests that her son could act as her ward and that Zelfira would publicly drink from her, a public admission of her nature. Borislav sniffed out members of the Bleeding Eye cult disguised as House Scorn guards, sent there to sabotage the meeting, and after a brief scuffle, the party managed to subdue one of these cultists to question. Before we wrapped up, Borislav persuaded the Sunlit Path leaders to give Zelfira a chance, as she was their greatest and only shot at peace with Stravia. He then rode off into the night, literally as a stallion, to take down a rumor that a half-giant druid had been aiding those calling themselves Order of Agi Solis in northern Stravia.
Did he rode? Or did
And with that, please join us as we descend into darkness.
If you're writing, though, like, are you writing? Like, did he ride? If it's himself, he's writing? Or did he just run? He ran. He ran. He galloped into...
Yep.
Okay.
Such a stallion.
Ooh, there's Borislav.
Oh!
Perfect.
Our bear. He's so cuddly.
Oh my gosh. There we go. He's not really gone.
He's there with my face on
So we pick up in those moments at the Bone Cliffs as you have your prisoner. What are your guys' next moves?
Oh, yeah, we have a prisoner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, should we return to the castle?
Yes, I still need to look at this bit of machine and get some information before I need to return it to Nevira in the morning.
And that's whether we should return it, depending on...
Well, that was part of the deal, so...
Yes, but I do think we should discuss further what it means to have that in their hands. As we've seen what's down there, do we want them to have any control over what is there, and what do they already know about it?
Yeah, well, we don't really know what this thing is, so after we identify, then I agree we should have that conversation with full information available. But interrogation first? Or divide and conquer? What do you think?
Interrogation. We need to know more as far as who sent them, as this is interesting. They clearly were not part of the meeting, nor did they seem to know that they were coming, so who has eyes and is... I want to know if the Black Hearts are truly behind all this, as I very much think they are. And who's actually at the root of setting us up for all of this so far, because we have a lot of problems, including you, in the most kind way possible, being...
I'm a delightful
that
problem.
face that you were. That all could have been avoided, but we have been set up this entire time.
Yes.
And we need to get ahead. They think they are 5 steps ahead of us. We need to flip that.
Yes, well, regardless for that, we need to just talk to House Eldrith. Anyway.
Yes, we do. That's part of it.
Interrogation, House Eldrith, look at a machine.
Yes?
Bunch of stuff.
Are we back at the mansion again?
It's up to you. So right now you're at the Bone Cliffs. Do you return to the mansion to perform your interrogations. You know, Luma is also there currently, looking at the panel from the machine at the crater.
Luma's with us looking at the panel?
No, she never came to us with the bone cliffs. She went directly to start inspecting it.
Okay. Oh, back at the mansion. Yeah. So we would go there then. I was like trying to remember where she went. Like,
Okay.
I don't think she would have went back to Nevira, but yeah.
So you return to the manor. Where do you take your prisoner?
To the dungeon.
Do I
To the treasury,
actually,
of course.
I was going to.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I would take them because we have eyes and ears in here that are not ours. I don't know if I would take them. I'm assuming we have quarters for that, but I don't know if I would trust those quarters right now with not knowing who's a false blood cloak out there under a different disguise. So I would say, I don't know, where in the manor would make sense. Should we go bother?
Do we have tunnels? Do we have tunnels under the mansion?
Do you have tunnels?
It'd be really
just
convenient to have a manhole
interrogation.
on the premises to go under.
An
and then-
oubliary.
Yeah, you probably have like small dungeons. Yeah, where you could put prisoners.
That others, like, okay.
Like lockable
They wouldn't have
dungeons.
access to.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. People are probably going to have access to it. You know, you have guards, and normally, you know, you would have, if you have prisoners in your dungeons, you'd have your guards be the one.
Yes, I know what we'll do. Wait, we will take him to the dungeon, and instead of all of the people who've been here before, we can have Marwyn House.
Grey cloaks.
Yes, come and actually be the ones, if he can spare a few people instead, be the
Yeah.
ones to look over this, because as of right now, I feel like I trust them more than my own house, and that's scary.
Isolde will not. Sure, I'll get to that. Don't worry. I've gathered some rapport with these black cloaks, and I think they would be.
Why
up to
didn't
the
you
job.
hear them coming?
Oh, I mean, I saw them eventually, but Borislav's got a keen nose. He saw them first. What can I
Interesting.
say? I'm not a bear.
Sometimes.
That's what that my excuse to be everything.
I'm not a.
I'm not a bear.
I don't think I like you judging me on my abilities, dear.
I think you're limiting your abilities right now. I'm surprised, that's all.
Are you on me about my drinking right now? Is that what this is about?
Yeah, it's kind of a problem.
All right, so this is an intervention. We're doing this on the bone cliffs with the prisoner right there.
No. We can save it for later.
You drink enough.
I'm on one polar
I was
opposite
only-
side.
Let's do it. Let's hash this out. Okay, who has a problem with my drinking?
I was only curious.
Not enough with me.
I like this guy's attitude. Nix has got.
I was only curious. I feel like you brought up your drinking on your own. I just...
Think you're feeling a little some kind of way about it?
We can discuss it another time.
Yeah, intervention later. Okay, so you return to the manor down.
Whoa.
The dungeons are like adjacent to the library, so it is down in the basement level, and then you take a branching path. And so as the layout is concerned, it's like the dungeons and the library are on the same level, and then a lower level is the treasury. In the basement of the manor grounds. So you head down to the dungeons, which are, I'd say you probably have like 6 cells. It's smallish and very, really hasn't had a need to put a prisoner in the dungeons for probably decades at least. So, dusty and not furnished, but with a few quick words, Isolde gets a few of his the black cloak, like rangers and rogues who were with him, kind of gives him some instructions. They take the prisoner down there, bind him in a cell. Lenora will, as they place him, if it's all right, can I do a quick inspection of the prisoner? I want to see if what... I know I've been researching these cultists some, and they're very prepared for such scenarios. Make sure he doesn't have a magical or other method to escape or die prematurely.
Absolutely, I'd appreciate that.
She will take a few minutes, cast Detect Magic, and you see her nod, write things down here. She will yell out to a guard, salt water and some damp cloths, please. And they return, and you see that...
Probably not.
I don't know who's all in there, whoever wants to be can, but over the next few minutes... they are in a cell, and she's in with him. There's guards on the outside of the cell, and the captive is he has like blondish red hair, extremely close cut, clean shaven face, almost like unnervingly neat appearance. You do see that he has bruised knuckles, like from signs of recent fights or striking, and like kind of a black eye and bruise over a cheekbone, but otherwise very neat, and was clad in scorn armor, but Lenora has removed that, and you see on his chest is a rune, a similar form of the bleeding eye, but a little bit different kind of rune markings, and Lenora has damped a cloth in the salt water, put it across his chest, and then bound it with like rags and bandages. She will... are you there, Nyx? Mm-hmm. That should suppress that ability for that rune to fire. I can't say precisely, but I believe it will kill him somehow if a certain command word is spoken, perhaps strangulation from inside.
Interesting.
And Nyx... And the man has been sitting there quietly. His mouth is currently bound. Would you mind looking in his mouth?
Yes, I'm quite good at
unbind him. Hold on.
Okie doke.
And she will cast a zone of silence in that area, and then removes his binding, and you see his mouth working, but no noises come out. It's just...
Is he muttering what I would envision being an arcane kind of verbiage? Are you able to read his lips to see what he's trying to
do? Do you have any other fancy... you could read lips. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have the ability to read
You don't have like a
I'm just
specific ability
looking and I'm
Yeah.
seeing if he's
okay,
trying
yeah,
to
give me a
that.
perception check. Okay.
Okay. 12.
He seems to be repeating a 3-word mantra over and over.
Yeah.
I think you're not like 100% sure if that's magical or something else, but he's definitely muttering something.
Gotcha.
There are all 3 W words you can get with a 12.
Mm.
So you and she goes to like open his mouth, and you see he kind of resists, and she and like with a little vampiric strength, like pries open the mouth and just see if you can see anything strange in there.
I'll take up my wand and I'll just start kind of dentist-like, kind of start doing that, a little prestigious light, kind of in there too. And yeah.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Is this help because they're
You can have it with advantage. She's helping you. Yep.
Oh, it's not 7 and 4, so investigation highest will be 11.
I'm in the background. Can I come help him? Please, wait.
Good Lord.
Yeah, you could probably. It's still hard to look in there. You
I
can
think
ask
it's
for help if you.
I think it's just fine, but he's a bit of a biter, I believe. So, if anyone else wants to take a stab at it,
Can I?
Sure.
Because I'll be like, Lenora seems to be
can also make one with
something's happening
advantage.
here. So 18 or 18's best.
With that assistance, dentist Nyx shining his wand light in there, you see a back molar that looks like it's been cracked and then repaired. Is what you notice.
Can I? Okay. And she's holding his mouth open.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to
It's not
elongate my nail, and I'm just going to reach in there and flick it up if I can. Actually, hold on 1 second. Before doing that, I will stop long enough to be like, It looks like a molar might be the problem here. Do you think it's safe to just yank it? To Lenora.
Mechanically, you're in a zone, so you have to like kind of step in and out of the zone of silence. But you're doing that, and she will. Yes, we should remove it. If it's a molar, it's probably. I was wondering if perhaps maybe a suicide tooth. So as long as it's not crushed in his mouth, it should be okay.
So I would try to go about doing. You don't have a better method of doing that, right?
Nope.
No.
Give me
tools. I don't know.
You can either give me a sleight of hand or athletics check. The DC is 50, and you can do it with advantage.
Let's do.
Medicinally, would I know of any other better way?
Same.
Or would that be the
So
I mean, pliers. Yeah.
my nails are basically pliers right now, and it's real strong. So 13.
Krennic probably get it up.
19.
Yeah.
Good thing that was
Smoothly enough. Yeah, you. And you see like your sharpened nails,
just blood.
kind of a bloody way to remove this tooth. Yeah.
Gotta do little gross things here.
Yeah, and as the blood drips down your hand,
yuck.
a little bit of that pull as you smell the tang of fresh blood. But you're fed. So yes, you hold in your hand the cracked tooth.
Bloody. We didn't need that.
Fell out of my pocket.
My nails will like give it to you, and then they'll like retract back in.
Are they like steely? Can you like carve stone out of these things, or are they just like enamel?
Would you like to find out? Just kidding. They're just strong.
Are you about to roll?
Yes. The dice side for next.
So Lenora will
mad
look
at you.
seemingly satisfied, kind of step out of the zone of silence. She drops the spell. And you see the prisoner. Witness, wound, way. Witness, wound, way. Kind of repeating his mantra, his wrists bound to his chest, together with that kind of covering over his chest. And Laura will, so we're asking them questions. Who would like to do the honors?
Detect thoughts.
Yep.
Does anybody have a truth serum? Do we have one in this mansion right now?
I used
or
mine up already.
A truth spell. I do not know if anybody has this.
Lenora can cast on a truth. Yes, would you like...
I mean, I feel like that would be easiest. However, I don't know if that conflicts with anything else you're currently doing. You have been extremely helpful here.
She'll kind of step back out of earshot as you have this conversation from the prisoner. I don't have a problem with that. I don't know what techniques you're using, but of course it goes both ways. You can try to, should you like to lie, you can try to resist, and should you be able to beat my spell, you can lie, but I can't guarantee that you'll be able to.
I'll look over, because I'm guessing
I'm going to back out of this zone of truth.
No, I'm guessing there's no zone of truth yet, so I guess we probably backed up a little bit away from them since they were bound and stuff. Be like, well, then I will leave that up to you. I'm here as well, and if I see fit, I will be asking some questions. But in this moment, I believe Nyx here in Isolde might not.
Yes. I would
some
like
big
to
guy.
have
You're welcome to have
Tragul
had
there
at it
with
too,
me.
but-
He's a bit
I
of
mean-
the bruiser that we need for the messy bits.
I was going to say, I'm
just waiting
not
for the
opposed to
mental
anything at this point, as I think the most important thing here is to get the information we need. And however that seems fit to you guys, I trust you, and I will be here as well. But I will be trying to keep my cool in the back and not kill them. So,
At this point, Elian and Luma have joined you in the dungeon, and they're just kind of in the back watching curiously. Elian's taking notes.
Since thoughts up, what's Elian thinking about? Well, this would be surface level.
Tech thoughts on the prisoner.
Well, right now on Elian, who's just watching.
Oh, on Elian.
Yeah, I want to do him first.
Elian's surface thoughts are primarily like pragmatic and curious. He's looking at, Oh, yes, the suicide tooth fairy.
Back into alien mode.
Very
Love
secretive, normally. And you hear a lot of his surface thoughts are like, it sounds like he's been assisting Lenora with research on the cult of the bleeding eye. And so he's like running through like a lot of their teaching and things of that nature.
Okay. Awakened mind to you, Z. Would you rather have Elian here, since he's been researching a bit of the bleeding eye cultists, or would you rather him accompanying Luma, taking a look at that machine at this point? Elian's a bit of a sensitive soul.
I agree with that. I think that is kind of up to Elian. I will never tell Elian he is not allowed to be somewhere. Elian's
I will have to tell him he's not allowed to.
Because coming from me, I think you are looking out for his best interests, but I think if it's coming from me, as you probably have had your own doubts yourself when I say things, it's probably not seen the best. So, if you'd rather him be with Lenore or with Luma,
I don't know. He might have information that would be good to have him here as well if he's been researching it. So,
I think we should just ask Elian. If he wants to be here and he thinks he's of use here and then he's welcome to stay. I also, I've put him on the task of putting out the truth, however he can, to be more correct instead of just what they want. So I don't want that to be a limited truth. And yes, we might have to be barbaric here, but it is what it is when it comes to this stuff, and Elian deserves to know the truth. I don't want him to feel like he's not part of this group again, like he apparently did before.
Break the connection, and I will establish and awaken my connection with Elian. Elian, do you want to be here for this? It might get a little messy. I want to look out for your best interests, and I know Luma could use your help upstairs as well. What are your thoughts? Of course, the choice is yours. You're your own free man.
Informationally, I'm interested, but, right, maybe I could be better served assisting Luma. Just take notes for me.
Yes. Lenore has the information that you've already been able to dig up on Age Solar, or bleeding eye cultists, rather.
Sure, certainly. Yeah, and he and Luma will leave upstairs.
Reestablish it. I told him to fuck off.
Well then, I guess that works. Whatever you see fit.
Right.
You see the prisoner sitting, arms bound. You see on his index finger is a copper ring, and he's like kind of rubbing it as he's going through his mantra: witness, wound, way, witness, wound.
Witness, wound, way. What is this?
My kind of like cleric background, would I recognize that method? Like, is it?
Give me a religion check.
I'm also surface level on him with them. That's saying too.
17.
It certainly seems like a meditation technique or like a calming method. Maybe specifically in scenarios like this, like an interrogation, to occupy your mind with, the mantra. And that does seem to be pretty effective against your spell, Nyx, as your detect thoughts as he's concentrating on these words. You do sense buried beneath the words just some surface thoughts that he kind of banishes away. I've bound my chest in the rune, witness, wound, way. My molar is gone, witness, wound. And it's kind of interrupted with that. Just kind of generally concerned with this scenario or situation, but not overly so. Actively calming himself with those words.
What was the saltwater rep for? Did you say that already?
It's supposed to stop him from being able to use that rune.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Lenore didn't go into details, but it does seem like she
should be able to.
Thought that it would prevent the rune from firing off.
Does that ring look like it has any sort of specific significance? Looking at it,
It wasn't magical when she did the detect magic, so.
I'm just curious if it has any sort of symbol on it that's like
Give me a perception check.
11.
11. It looking closely, it does bear the sigil of the Bleeding Night cult, but otherwise appears inert and copper.
Dragul, see if you can't soften this guy up a little bit. He has a shiny, pretty ring that our countess probably would like. Maybe
Would you
retrieve.
like me to rip it off?
I think you should be as creative as you'd like, my friend.
Straight aggressive.
Wow.
I would like to try and take it off of him first. Like, just forcibly rip it off. What would I...
Yeah, not difficult. Give me contested athletics check. He's going to add 2. Rolled a 17.
God, that was an out one.
So 19. And he's strong, and you do kind of are reminded that he's a Damphir. You know, this isn't a man. So you try to just pull it off, and he's like, witness wound, and resist your pull.
I'd like to try and rip off his finger now.
Okay. Give me another athletics check.
As soon as the finger separates from the hand, I'm going to push to read thoughts.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay. I'll roll just in case. It's not a nat 20.
No, not 20.
The surface thought.
Oh, sorry, this would be to read thoughts?
Oh, read thoughts.
So he has to do a wisdom 15.
Okay. Fails. Truggle rips the ring off, reaches down. He's a witness wound. You pull it off, and definitely, like, you hear a pop. At least, like, dislocated the finger as you pulled off. He kind of grunts. He's repeating his mantra as a surface thoughts. You dig deeper, and as soon as he pulls it off, you get a single word, Severin. Or name, perhaps.
Like the Captain Severin?
Not Saren.
Oh, it's not.
Not
oh,
Oh,
Severin.
absolutely.
Severin.
Okay, that's funny.
Severin.
I'll toss the ring to Z.
Where's that name from?
I don't think you guys have heard it before.
Severin Snape.
Severance. Is that
Serpents
is that
bleed like the
Severance
rest.
7?
Do I
Is that-
recognize Severin 7? That was.
It's
that
not
was Doug
Severin. It's Sevran. It is some
Severin.
Do I recognize that name at all? Doug's gonna be like,
Legendary heroes.
Give me a history check. The DC is 25.
damn it. Okay, what is my history's like? I mean, my history is pretty good, but can I even do
Me
that?
too?
Or if you get a nat 20.
Oh, I
can't do
could technically do that. Nat 20 is the only option.
it. Well, I guess if
Guidance.
if you have heard it, like, do you communicate with that to them? Because you did it
Yes,
and read.
I'll walk over as you're looking at the ring and I'll say, I got the single word Severin. Ran, not Severin, like the historic heroes of old. I hope this will help, and I'll touch you and I'll give you guidance. Oh, wait, no, I won't, because that would break concentration on detect thoughts.
I'll guidance you because I'm standing right next to you. I wonder where I've heard that from.
Okay, so you can roll a d4.
Yeah.
Roll the d4 first. See what you get.
Do it.
let's do the bloody one.
Come on.
Bloody buddies.
It's good.
3.
Okay, so add 3. And what do you add to?
I have 5.
So you're
Plus
plus 8 now. So you need a 17. Just didn't need a 17.
Yeah.
You needed a 17.
Holy cow, that's perfect.
That's what's up.
Nice. Yes, hold on. Wasn't prepared to reveal this information.
Oh. It's always these big rolls. Those are the only time I roll good.
Well, I was looking that up. What are you doing with the
We
finger?
call that clutch.
Oh, I didn't rip it off.
Oh, you did
Sorry,
rip it
it's
off?
Do is
dislocated.
clutch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just picturing like the
I-
finger, and then
I
you like
know.
removed the ring.
Me
Oh,
grabbing and just ripping his finger
So,
off.
Fira, what you know is that there is a seedy underworld figure, kind of legend in Slavoka, known to frequent the Red Lantern. That you've heard of this name, like spoken, and mainly I'd say like with your mind goes back to like some lessons of like the underworld and things that you should know, you know, as Ysolde was training you, that there's a man named Severin He has a glass monocle and is known to have cloves in his coat. And one of the legends is no one's ever seen him when it rained.
So, glass monocle and what in his coat?
Glass monocle, cloves in his coat.
Clothes in his
Cloves.
Clove.
And no one's ever seen him. And but that's really it. And like the main thing is, I think he was spoken to you by Isolde in warning. So like, if you see this man, don't approach him. And that he is kind of but otherwise, kind of a legendary underworld figure.
Would Dragul know anything about him, considering the Red Lantern?
You can also give me a history check. I'll say the DC for this is 20.
Okay. Cool.
Interesting.
Do I have any run-ins with that name from the underworld?
So.
Well, I have never met this person or seen them in person, and it's because most don't. They're quite the talk of legends and quiet and secret.
Perfect. I shall use that as my cornerstone for interrogation. Just a moment. Go over to him. And, so, here we are. Severin obviously sent you. Reading thoughts.
His eye twitches pretty drastically. And witness, wound, way, witness. Still kind of rubbing the spot where his now swollen finger, where the ring was.
Okay. I didn't get any thoughts though.
Yes, thoughts. And you are detect thoughts.
Yeah. I'm reading it.
Yes. You hear the thoughts, we're hired blades. Panic turns tongues into blades. The badge was a lift. And you see, like with each of these thoughts, he's rubbing his finger 3 times. And these, in detect thoughts, give me an insight check.
Did we ever see
11.
the faces of his teammates, or were they all covered the whole time? And even in the first team, the first wing?
I mean, you killed them. You saw faces. The majority of them had like the burned runes of their sigil on their forehead. He does not. But yeah, I mean, they all appeared to be Damphir. But otherwise, people, men, women. With an 11, hard to you heard what he thought, but hard to read the intention. But behind that,
I do get targets reasoning emotions, and if something looms large in their mind, such as worry, love, or hate, for considerations on future things.
Definitely some worry.
Yeah.
And he knows. They know when you are detect thoughts immediately. Do they?
Let's see.
Or is it after?
On a failed save, discern the target's reason and emotions, something love, worry, hate. Either way, the target knows that you are probing its mind until you shift your attention away from the target's mind.
So he can feel it, right?
Yes.
So he's sitting there. So definitely worry. And I think like heightened once you've pushed deeper because he feels you worming into his mind. And so like he's trying harder and harder to focus on his 3 words, on his mantra.
You also, after a period of time, will get another save attempt against my spell save DC for intelligence.
Okay. We'll say the next time you probe, he gets to save again. But certainly worry and almost overwhelming, general fury. Mm-hmm. Not even directed anywhere right now, but just like you sense that almost like part of his training has been to just gather and store anger and hatred.
Dragoon, perhaps a little bit more pain to help this gentleman remember a bit more?
I can disguise
Can I actually roll an intimidation?
Yeah.
Oh, it's only 11.
He's how do you try to intimidate him?
I think I would walk up, just be like, "Oh, little man, you think your mantra is gonna save you here?"
You tower over him. Your face next to his eyes are closed. Your breath hot in his face of this ogre towering above him, and but he is not perfectly stoic, but as stoic as he can be. And I think in that moment you get that these are just about the hardest people to intimidate you can imagine. Like these cultists have a method and a backup method to kill themselves if captured, and like are specifically trained to resist interrogation, right? So, but that's kind of what you get. He's like very mentally prepared for this, and above table really has been the detect thoughts has been the only way you've been able to get anything from him at this point. But he's still trying everything he can to fortify his mind from that.
While everyone's doing this and interacting, can I just have I don't know if it would be insight, but can I just be studying him? I'd like to try and find weak spots. I know that he's going to be a hard nut to crack. Like that's obvious, but I want to try my best to try and find.
Yeah, give me a perception or insight check.
24.
Did you do insight or perception?
Insight.
24 insight. The difficulty for you is that all the information revealed so far has been inside his mind, and only Nyx has heard that. He's relayed a lot of that maybe to you back and forth. But you get the moments where you can tell that Nyx is probing into his mind. His eye twitched the moment that he said Severin, and you get he's almost muttering the times where he, told you we're practiced, we're hired still, and he's rubbing his finger 3 times every one of those practiced, not really a lie, but maybe. And I think what you get is he's been given information that he can reveal that are part truths. But you think you've found a tell, and that he's rubbing his knuckle 3 times every one of these practiced lines.
Because there's no zone of truth on right now.
He comes through his
even
mind.
If we did zone of
True or
truth.
false things then.
It's even if we did
can
zone
I message
of truth, it'd be
into your mind?
Gut message.
Yeah. I will. I'm going to tell him. Watch his fingers. He does a rub-a-dub every time you hit a spot.
hit a spot. Oh. Well then.
Me to grapple.
I also don't think that.
Get creative about it, man.
I think he'll become harder to convince the more physical you are with him. Wait, I just made that up. I'm sorry.
It's did you? I don't think he's going to crack without it.
Yeah, no,
You gotta.
Unless that'll
I don't think that's entirely wrong. I think what you know is that
They're trained to withhold.
Yeah.
he's saying witness wound way. What you know of, he's covered in bruise, it's he ritually practices pain.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I don't think you think that that's wrong. I think that you hurting him.
It's not going to be the only way that we're getting that out.
I mean, it might help. Human or damn fear threshold for pain is only so high. But if anyone is resistant to that, yes, it is one of these cultists. Mm-hmm.
I want to grapple him.
Does he have family?
Awaken mind to you.
Yep.
Seems to enjoy witness wound way. How about first you force him to witness me, grapple him, pry his eyes open, and have him watch.
Okay.
All right.
Go for grapple.
You could, I don't need you to roll. He's bound, so you can grapple. He can't really resist that. So you pick him up,
and then I'll just peel his eyelids open.
Yeah. And as he does, I'm going to turn into him, and then I'm going to use my minor illusion to just make it a vastly distorted version of him as he's in hell.
Yeah. Are you probing into his mind at this moment?
I'm still probing into his
Okay.
mind.
He's going to get another wisdom saving throw. And what's your
This will be an intelligence now.
intelligence?
Yes, 15 intelligence.
He adds 3. He needs a 15 or higher on this dice. A 4 on the dice. Hi. Truggle pries his eyes open, grappling him in his arms. He sees the distorted image of himself in that. You get the thoughts. The banner counts. It watches how the blade cuts when the room is choking. And when you hear the blade, his eyes pried open, glances at Zephyra.
Could you give me that sentence one more time?
The banner counts. Okay. It watches how the blade cuts when the room is choking. And I think what you get from the emotions you get behind that are that the real purpose for their, and I think that what you get is that he doesn't even know, these people are very secretive. And I think that you get he knows just as much as he's supposed to, as little as possible, so that he can't spill the beans on everyone, right? He only knows what his mission was regarding this. But what he's heard, maybe even as a slip from the previous attempt in the manor against Zephyra and Requiem, and that his mission was, yes, to the primary purpose was to try to spoil talks between the Sunlit Path tonight, but maybe even the greater purpose is to test the blade. And I think that you're getting the banner wants to test the blade. And the banner is who's his boss is.
Okay. So,
did we have a guess of who
Witness
was the one?
me. See that I am you and you are I.
And as you say that, he's trying to repeat his mantra, and I think as you've interrupted him, and he's like,
wound. As he tried to say wound, I'm gonna cut off his ear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Falls to the ground. Blood begins to flow.
Wound. Now weigh your options. Weigh your options.
I'm gonna awaken mind Z. One last question. What do you want to ask? I've softened him.
Soften him?
One of the things you had said before is
Is the banner the black
is there
hearts?
some do you want to know about black hearts, or do you want to know about them maybe in the they had been able to teleport in to attack you previously, so you're there's a mole?
Well, I know there's moles because half of them are in our cloaks, so there's more in there. I don't think he'll share that much. I don't think we'll get that out of him, but
Wish I could disguise
I want
myself
to
as
know
one of the black hearts and see if
if the black hearts, who is the banner? Is that our banner, or is that one of the allying houses? Is that what banner? Is it? I need to know if the black hearts, because either way, Severn being involved is a bad play. You don't look for Severn. You don't cross Severn. Okay. But that does not mean he is the ultimate one in charge. I think somebody still went to Severn for this.
Yeah.
So is it the Black Hearts? Who is the bottom line? I think he's been brainwashed and taught all of this hate his entire life too. Or whatever his servitude is. But
so I will continue with my way then.
If you can you see? Oh, sorry, is it still open? I want to ask.
Yes, it's still open.
Can you see pictures with your prying? Do you see images? Do you see anything?
I mean, I already get emotions.
You know,
if he pictures the banner?
Words. I'd leave that to
text.
DM.
More so trying to see if he has any kind of weakness spots. I don't think pain is going to be the ultimate teller in all of this. If we really want future information before, with what we do, I think it has to do with family. Does he have weakness? Does he have others out there?
while I'm still examining him, you're being really successful right now, but I have disguise self.
You're being super successful.
Super successful, but if there's any names or anything drop where I think it would mess with his psyche more too, I can jump in and help. Ask someone.
And you did all that in
Awaken Mind.
Right? I will remind me, but I'll try to remember. Like if they say anything, yes, there are words, but he didn't hear any of them, so I can't tell you what his tell was. But yes, we'll keep that in mind. Nyx, you feel that his mind is essentially broken at this moment. So you do feel that
Brad, we did it. You did it.
that he
I don't know if that's good or bad.
is
Might just
ready
kind
to
of mush.
reveal whatever truths he has.
Oh,
That's
okay.
good. Yeah.
So,
Weigh your options. Show me who you love and who these banners are.
He you get a name, his name, Liam Vell. And yes, you do see like him as a young man conscripting into the Stravian army. And you understand that you think you get like him in some battles at the Doru border. You think that he is currently conscripted into the Stravian army. You see a tearful goodbye with a family in Slavoka and Bank Butch as he kisses kind of a tired-looking blonde woman and her 2 children. You say the banner, and you see a banner of an iron wolf with a cracked heart beneath it.
do I recognize that banner as one of the major?
It's the banner of Blackheart.
Bingo, bitches.
And as you prying into, he feels you prying into his mind, exposing it bare. His eyes still pried open, you cutting off his ear. He can't reach for it to cover the blood. It kind of trickles down his cheek and neck and on, like seeping into the cloth bandaged at his chest. And you see an image of a bridge in Slavoka that has dwarven prayers carved into like the banister of it in metal. And he says, 3 knocks on copper, 1 on steel.
What's his first name?
Liam.
They call her...
Bell.
And this he's speaking out loud now. He says, they call her the Blade. They're watching how she spares, how she cuts. That's the measure. And then he looks up at you, eyes still pried open. You'll kill me anyways. Make it mean something. Let someone hear the truth. Don't let me die forgotten.
That's not my... Actually, I'm still him.
That's not our call.
I only get 1 minute of detect thoughts. I think we are probably about there.
Okay.
So I will just walk away from him. I'll use my awakened mind to kind of go around and share all information so you guys are fully up to speed with all info.
I'll walk over since he seems to be softer and just ask, how did you get caught up with the Blackhearts? I know Severin is who seems to have been a trainee with us, but Blackhearts, how?
His eye twitches violently at the mention of Requiem, you know, specifically of Blackheart and Severin. When you're in the army, far away from home, you seek home wherever you can find it. The Bleeding Eye offers that, particularly to those plated in steel.
Do they, or do they just turn you into a ticking time bomb and think that you're just a meat shield to go off yourself and try to get their mission across?
Meaning. Meaning is what they offer. Make it mean something, Countess. The Banner watches.
The Banner is a bunch of psychopaths who just want blood and more blood.
The Banner wants you to. You've pleased him.
Him. Like, when he says him, would I be triggered by the Blackheart name and banner and what I know as any particular?
Give me a history
him?
check. DC is 15.
It's not like I know that they have a man that's also like, technically I could marry.
Yeah. There's also reference to, they're
What am
calling
I doing?
her the Blade.
History check.
Is that Z, or were they referencing? Okay.
16.
You're
It by one. That was good.
your intuition, knowing that it's Blackheart, knowing that he's talking about the military, goes to General Valtor Blackheart. Celine's Celine's brother, who is currently scheduled to arrive in Slavoka here. As with the heading the Stravian army, who's arriving with High Inquisitor Seraphrin.
Well, you're uninvited.
He's not this. When I think back to the conversations, he's not the single one, right? The one that
He is the single one.
Oh, he's the other option. Ew. Okay.
Sounds like a winner.
Yeah, he is.
Am I about to get kidnapped?
He is. What you know about him is that he is a general, like one of the 3 highest-ranking generals in Stravian
Would they
army.
marry you up to a general? Like a really high
It's because he is a general, but he is still royalty because he is part of that Blackheart. He's part of the
Yeah, and you know that he's currently like
Selena's. Damn.
he's currently positioned to be the heir of House Blackheart. You know, when and if his father ever dies. But yes,
what the fuck? Why
is
are they trying to kill me? But then
is famously single. And has been for decades.
Are you worthy of his hand? Are you strong enough?
I guess we're past traditional roses and sheets, huh?
Apparently, I need to kill a few people to earn his love. Jeez.
You don't need no man.
So this whole has just been a stupid personal test on surviving.
Ugh.
That is their goal.
That's an ick factor.
You're saying that to him?
Yes, I'm saying it out loud, like baffled, like but pissed. Like, this is their goal? Kill, murder, innocent individuals? Who cares? To test me?
Look at where we live, Countess. The Banner needs a strong right hand.
Did you talk about the image of the bridge?
Yes, I've shared all information with you guys.
Why were you looking at dwarven prayers on a bridge? What does that have to do with Blackheart?
3 knocks on copper, 1 steel.
Sounds like a secret entrance kind of a deal.
And you see he shudders and says, Severin.
Oh.
He's afraid of Severin.
Or that's how you get to Severin. Most don't know where he's at, where his whereabouts are, other than you can find him at the Red Tavern, but you shouldn't. Again, he's not one that you approach.
Yeah.
He is panicked and begins to thrash. Kill me. Make it mean something.
Lenora, can you heal his ear, please?
Do we regrow?
Just heal it. Make it so he's not clotted. Stop his bleeding.
She will reach up. He shakes back from her touch, but Trogul's holding him firm. She
Do it upside down or something cool.
touches it, heals.
So you can hear both ways.
That's how it works.
She
The
won't.
last 3
She won't.
seconds
She
of
won't mend the ear, but she does
No, I
close
just
the
want him to-
wound and
I
stop.
just want him to stop bleeding so he's not going to bleed out.
What about his family?
You want to die,
Family gonna die?
and you believe that dying to be part of this test means something. Do you believe your family would think the same? A stupid death mission to test somebody? Do
Or
you
did
not
you-
see how ridiculous that is?
Did you sacrifice them too?
What other options do you think await me now, Countess?
I understand in this world and who you've been dealing with this whole time that you might not think there are options. And I don't know if it's stupid for me to say there's options. But change cannot happen in the same terrible cycle that we've been doing this entire time.
What do you want? A turncoat? Is that what you have to?
I don't know, because I don't know if that's what you will give. I just don't believe that you should be so foolish as to sacrifice everything that you've been given your entire life and your family and whatever this road you went for something as foolish as this.
Why do you care? Why are you trying to help me? This personal betterment? What's in it for you? And you see he looks confused. His eyes dart around at that inroad that you're apparently trying to better him.
Go up to him.
Personal.
We have no other options. We must take care of our family. It is the only path that actually has value. Death means nothing. They can still be helped. We can still protect them.
I'm like
Good
kind of
lord.
creeped out by what he's doing up there.
Just
a little
minor
bit
illusion,
say-
just smoke and.
Before he finishes whatever,
Yeah.
just say what's. Oh,
Let's do a Raven roll.
Okay.
Let's
I had a
make
few
this,
last words.
So let's make this persuasion
to
with
help.
advantage.
What's in it for me
Um,
is change.
Can I just put
And-
my finger on his lip and
Who? Him or him?
No, to the guy I'm
Which
holding. The damn fear that I'm holding.
And I'll tell you,
Yeah.
the DC
My
is
finger's
15.
as big as his face.
Mechanically, if you succeed, then he is willing to hear you out and go for whatever suggestions you have. Okay. If you fail, then his mind is set on death.
Come on.
So what do you add to persuasion?
Persuasion is +7.
+7. So you need an 8 or higher with advantage.
Cool.
Remember if my helping action helps in this type of thing.
He has
or if it's
advantage
just-
already
Oh, okay.
Because
with
I'm
the
holding him
EFL
probably.
also help. Yeah, and he's very broken. So
Very broken.
I'll ask for the faceless god who seems to would be really into this kind of thing. Be taking the face, and I will ask for the veil to guide me as well.
yeah. So roll guidance first.
2.
2. So now you need 6 or higher with advantage.
Can't see what that is. 3 on the first.
Okay, 6 or higher.
14 on the second.
Oh, God.
All right.
Eric, get new dice today.
Yeah, not rolling great.
Burn him!
But, yeah,
Roll the bear
the
dice.
help action definitely helped. Thanks.
Oh.
Okay. So you speak to him, and his eyes still wide. Dragul still holding him. What should we do?
I have a few ideas for us, and I'll be back later.
Okay.
And I'll fade back into the shadows.
And I'm just watching this like,
And you see him sitting there, not muttering any longer, kind of sitting in silence. Are you still holding him, Dragul?
Yeah, I think I'll hold on to him
Okay.
for now. Just
He's
Dang it.
yeah. He
Are you
is,
still holding his eyelids, or are you
no,
like, okay,
I'll
got it
let
back?
go of his eyelids.
Dude,
I'm
you're-
cradling him like a
You're
baby.
holding him, and
You're just-
what was very tense
This went from
bound
such an intense interrogation to cuddling
does
him.
relax kind of in your grip.
in the giant's arms.
in the giant's arms.
He's just,
Hush,
yeah,
hush.
I don't think we're made to be family. It's
You burp him.
goodness gracious.
Yeah, have him back.
We've broken this assassin.
like massaging his
Our methods. We only hurt him once.
like giving him a little shoulder.
Oh man.
Just mental torture. That's it. That's fine. Nix's specialty.
I mean,
I feel so much better after this than
it's
doing
like
I know.
it's like Ramsey to Theon. Just beats him
Just
into
break him
submission,
over
and then he's
time,
like,
yeah.
"I love you."
Yeah.
Right. Gross.
And is he a Damthier?
He is a Damthier, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna call that my exit as I go back into the shadows. I will put a single thought into your guys' head for awakened mind at each, and just say, we still need a spy, a guild of spies to be our eyes and ears. This could be one.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
And then with him, I will leave an awakened mind thought that's, you have options. We can survive.
Survive. Protect our family.
Protect.
Oh, his
And then I'm
motto changed.
Yeah, we can.
His mantra.
Yeah, he's not repeating his mantra.
Yeah, survive and protect.
I'm going to like walk in a little
Survive,
closer
protect
after all
family.
that and kind of kneel down. So not like, well, I guess he's being held, so it's not a big deal. Just going to kind of kneel down and look at him and be like, I know we've been brainwashed our entire life that
I'm just petting his head.
what's best is whatever's best for the vampiric nation and for the house
That's one of the other people
and for
who
the
told you.
crown. But without a little bit of shaking this up, we can't create change. And what this world truly needs is change.
Yes. The blade for my banner. And you see give me an insight check.
10?
This is a very low DC.
I have a plus 7.
Yeah,
7. I rolled a 3.
He gazes back at you with absolute adoration.
Okay, so I can trust it.
But I like more than that. I think like what you're getting is kind of like creepy love.
Oh, God.
And
take-
like
Oh,
as
shit.
he's taking like my banner, my blade, like I think you're getting like attraction by osmosis.
Oh.
That you think like, my banner's blade, I'll do anything.
So you're not a family guy?
Over there. That wasn't the right accent.
But so you're not the family man? Okay.
And yeah, understand that like he feels extreme, traction, adoration, loyalty towards you by association.
We can use it.
With the blade.
We can use it.
But with like the understanding that
This can work.
his mind has been shifted, but like still a fanatic.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
He's still.
and I think that you understand, like, whatever has happened to him since becoming a member of this cult, there isn't a going back for him. Like, his mind will be consumed by this, right? Like, you're pointing it in a new direction. But yeah, like, that's like that's his foremost thought right now.
I believe we can have a different role for you. I know it's going to take some time. You are not going to be leaving this area quite so soon.
What would you have me do?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You
I'll do
will be
anything.
fed,
I bet.
and you will be allowed some time to heal
Thank you.
while we figure out a true plan. I believe you know there's more people
Yes.
in these walls that I cannot trust. And I don't know if they're like you in the sense that they too can be converted to understanding the true mission and the true end goal that we all should strive for. But if you do believe that there are some, I believe the best way forward is information.
My lady, Orlin Pike.
What?
And you know that there is a Scorn quartermaster named Orlin Pike. He's like us. You can trust him too. He gave us the uniforms, the badges, helped with the cart. You can trust him. We can rely on him too.
You think we can trust him as in he actually has a good heart at the core and is misled.
He's a member of the Bleeding Eye, too. We can trust him.
Oh, okay. Are there others that are also a member of the Bleeding Eye that we can trust?
No. Just Orlin. Just Orlin we can trust. Orlin would die for you.
Okay. You're very, very useful. This is
you, my
very
lady.
helpful information.
Touch his elbow.
Thank you.
Touch his elbow. Touch his elbow.
I'm going to give him a little...
Soft.
A little...
Oh, no.
No, you're still holding it. You're like,
Just so, I mean, I'd hope I make eye contact with you and you hold him a little bit tighter. Like, do not let him go. I will send somebody else down here that can, in case you remember anything else. Again, it'll be a few days. We will figure out the best plan forward.
I'd like to be of use.
We will find the best way. Okay. You have been very useful thus far.
Thank you.
And again, very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, my lady. He's bowing as much as he can in Tragul's arm.
We can take... Okay. I'm just gonna, make way.
I'll be looking at you like, asking you want me to knock him out.
I'm going to send out a quick note to get in touch with Orlin.
Yes.
And we
can
will
trust Orlin.
We will
just watching you.
I will come back later when I have more information. Thank you. I'm going to quickly make haste out the door, and I'm going to go and write. I don't know how.
Banner watches.
I don't know how
you guys got seats
that day. We broke him, but like...
Yeah.
I already left.
I'm going to...
It's just you
Yeah, who's all still there?
I think it's just you.
Wait, so we're just like, is he just leaving?
It's just you
here
and
now,
you.
or are we going to knock
I
him
think
out and
you're-
then place him back?
What I
I think
understand is
that's
you still have
for
him in the cell. Unless you say
psychotic
otherwise.
man.
So.
Can I?
This is really psychotic.
We probably need a plan to like
Psychotic damage.
reintegrate him.
It's
Or
psychotic.
are we just going to be using him and keeping him there?
I think we're gonna keep him in the cell for now.
I said we're keeping
For
him in
now.
the cell for at least a few days until we figure out
I'll
best way
set
to
him
group.
down and hold him by the shoulders.
I
and
did
just,
say we will
stay.
be taking care of him, feeding him,
Okay.
making sure he can
Let's
rest
go.
and heal.
I see he
So
looks
each
at you
time-
with like a once removed like loyalty, like, oh, the blade trusts you. Okay, whatever you say.
Let's Requiem. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm just going to back through the wall.
I'm going to. Okay, well, I mean, the good news is it sounds like I could trust most of my people, right? Like
that went pretty
he said,
well.
there's no. So, I do believe we need to put this Orlin. I don't know if this Orlin figure will do the same quite.
Are you like walking up where I am? Could I hear you at this point?
Yeah, I'm probably I probably like fast walk because I'm like that was fucking weird.
For the first
And,
time,
like,
I have to wash my hands. I feel like.
First time.
And I was trying to
First
like, I don't
ever
know if
in your
you'll
life.
be just up somewhere
First
because my
time.
goal would be either to write a note if I
Wash your
can't
hands.
find the general.
Your sold will
do that.
like
you
been
still can do
walking balking in the shadows. Yeah.
You've made
I
me
lived in the
muffins.
wild.
Should we take care of
You've made me
Orlin?
coffee.
I
I do
think
believe
I
it.
would rather keep him on a string. You can feed
I
him
don't-
information. This could be a valuable asset if
That's a
he's
tough
used the right way.
He is a quartermaster. It's a tough line to walk. We have to be watching our every word. And
Ooh, I could disguise myself as that guy. What's his name?
Orlin?
No, the
Liam.
one that we
or
have.
the one that
Liam.
literally just
Or
becomes
the one that, can literally just become him.
I mean, you could go too
She
as
admires
Orl-
me that
Liam.
I'll just keep my disguised self in the back pocket. I can do it. Put me in, Pop. I can do it.
So wait, do you have a disguise kit or do you have disguise self as
Disguise self.
Oh, so you actually can too. Okay.
You could pretend to be me and I could pretend to be you at the same time.
regardless, I'll be keeping an eye.
That's pretty cool.
I do
Great
believe.
disadvantage.
I don't know what the best way forward. I was instantly about to go take him and put him in another cell.
Did you
further
still see
from
that whole
Liam,
thing?
that
Yeah, he
we
was
can
watching from-
then
Pretty quiet.
interrogate this guy as he's
You
the
were
one
pretty
who's been
quiet.
giving him the missions and all of the.
Don't love treachery in our midst.
He's a little bit closer to the hand than Liam clearly is, and Liam seems more just like he's been brainwashed this entire time into believing and needing to do what he knows.
All these
as-
cultists are brainwashed.
As far as Orlin goes, do we believe we can do the same for him, or is he going to be more of a radical and firmly believes what he's doing.
We have to imagine there's some connection to Valtor there if he's ordering this one around and he has such love for him. That probably this Orlan feels the same, but again, that's a tough line to walk. Their loyalty is first to Valtor, then to you by association, but should Valtor sour in his pursuit of you, then they're no longer on our side.
So what do you think is the best move?
I'm sure glad that I'm not our leader.
Are we planting another mole?
Yep, time to plan this party, I guess.
So
helpful.
In those moments, you guys are kind of, upstairs wherever you absconded to. You see that Luma and Elian have joined you, and Luma is holding the panel, and she looks excited, her eyes glinting. And she goes up to you, Nyx, and, Mon cher, I studied your little toy. It's not a driver. No, it's a monitor, tether. The kind of thing I might use as a phylactery, but not to steer a soul, but to, measure a drift? The panel does not command the rift, it listens to it, monitors it. And you see she points to a variety of different gauges and needles on the panel itself. Always listening. Sometimes it hums back. But what I have found, magical essence of two signatures, two resonances, but not in harmony, dissonance, and tension. The first is jagged, sharp, intrusive, like marrow splitting under strain. I believe this is the power of the faceless one.
Oh.
His static, gnawing absence forced into the conduits. But there's another, older, smoother, rhythmic. A harmonic like green fire licking bone. I believe this is Hela's thread. Her resonance of flame and grave, the same you have seen crawling through the crater. The panel carries both. They quarrel, we cannot coexist forever. One will snuff the other out, and Hela is growing in strength once again. And you see as she says this, Lenora is nodding, like this is confirming some of her own suspicions. Luma's eyes suddenly flash gold. She freezes kind of mid-explanation, and her tone stops being like excited, technical necromancer. If the bell listens too long, it will learn to sing. And when it sings, it will not need the master. Machines are not meant to dream. Machines are not meant to hunger, but this one does. I tugged the green fire's thread and it did not go forward. It pulled me sideways. A place between doors. There I saw shadows shaped like people who were never people. They watched. They laughed without mouths, and I turned my eyes away. She shudders, blinks hard, and her eyes go back to her green, the gold leaving. Her hand presses to her temple, and she looks at you, something raw in her expression. Nyx, man petite masque, when you touched it, the smell changed. Pine, frost, a forest dreaming of itself in winter. It looked back at you, Sherry. It already knew your name.
But I don't even know my name.
Beach hot. The face.
Forgive me, sometimes the sight slips through. Ugly business. Be a darling, Cher. Fetch me something hot to drink. My throat is dry.
Yes. I shall go find a drink and bring back a bustling cart, like one of those drink carts that has lots of things on it, like
It's kind of
Maze
going over.
probably over
Ask
there, like,
him to do that as a
trying to help. Like,
It's way too much booze. Let him bring it back.
That was weird.
While he's doing that, I will ask her, which part?
27.
27. After Nyx leaves, you see that she glances at you who remain, and I think Nevira will return soon. Do you trust me?
I do.
I don't know if Nyx will like the entirety of the outcome, but I think it will all go as I planned.
Does the outcome involve you coming back? As it must?
I should be able to remain by Nyx's side.
Then yes.
And what part do we play in that?
Follow my lead?
Okay.
Drinky poos for my friends.
Oh, thank you much.
Yes.
Thank
I
you
mixed
so
you up a little thing here, something for you, big guy. And I just roll a big thing out of the bottom. It's just a big barrel. It's like a strap on the side for
Thanks.
you. Nah, some blood, yes, with whiskey, of course, within it.
Perfect. Thank you.
And mine has like a little umbrella on the top. So, any other revelations while I was gone about this thing? Yes?
I'll put the time around 3 a.m. at this point.
So I need to get some sleep.
A
nightcap.
It's up to you.
If I may be excused, I have some things I need to take care of before falling asleep.
Of course.
Okay.
You don't need my permission, sir.
I'm going to leave, and then I'm going to take out one of the obsidian stones and start taking the soul from the sword.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You're so excited for his
Yeah, in kind of as your short rest, practicing. It's fairly straightforward. And I think Karina has set it up to be as like simple for you to use as possible. But you have nimble fingers, so it's primarily like you can remove the flask from the base of the hilt, and as you do, there's like a place where that was attached to the hilt can fit a stone or pretty easily. So you remove it. Kind of some green smoke emerges from the flask as you do, and you place the obsidian into, and it pauses for a moment before, from like within the obsidian, almost a green light as it becomes semi-translucent, and then and you believe that it has succeeded, and the sack kind of withers, ready for a fresh soul.
Beautiful. I'm going to go meet up with Karina and be like, Karina, I have a gift for you. Now I'm just going to be holding it in my hand.
Dragul, my friend. Oh, you are a treat. This is beautiful.
Be like, it's all thanks to you. As I'm looking at the sword and be like,
bright winds.
it's magnificent.
Hey, you treated it well too. I can tell the blade loves you. And she seems preoccupied with this stone. And you've met her in the armory in the barracks where and you see in the back shadowed corner she fires up the smithy, and you see with it the glow of like a large. It looks you. At first, you think like, oh, there's my plate armor that I asked for.
Yeah.
And you see that there are pieces of that completed, but then you look over and like, oh, it's like attached to itself because it's about that size.
Yeah.
She looks at the stone and she like goes to a gauntlet. And you see it kind of light up.
Well, I'm getting the infinity gauntlet here.
And you see that it's not plate armor, it's like a construct that she is making in the back of her armor. And she's, yes, it's so beautifully. Dragul, more stones, my friend, more stones, please, and thank you.
Oh my
I
god.
will bring them to you as they get in my sword.
Thank you. I will not be so timid as a kitten next time they come to assault my lady.
She
she's
built it
making
like a
her
mech
own
suit.
construct.
Uh-huh.
She's gonna be
It's gonna be like a
Iron
mech
Man.
suit or some shit.
Oh, this is
Iron
gonna be
Lady,
sick.
Iron
That's
Zombie.
I hope
Iron
she
zombie.
can get into the thing.
Dude, that'd be crazy.
If she can use it, mech suit.
It looks like a Met suit. Yeah.
Oh, that's so
I think before I'd return my room, I'd probably go. I would have. Isolde already knows. So before I left him, it would probably have been only a few, I think, tell your trusted individuals about Orlin and to watch, secretly watch his actions and just label it as there was a black heart in Scorn's clothes in our quarters. You are to watch and observe and make sure no harm comes to anybody, but we want to see what he's doing without him realizing we are watching him.
Wisely said, dear. Can learn a little bit more by watching the birds.
Agreed.
Shall be done.
Who was it that you said to?
I was saying that to Isolde to go tell a couple of his trusted, guards. Now that I know there's less guards that are against or, not, pretending. And then before he walks away, be like, do you believe I should be telling, Blackhearth the same with just a couple trusted individuals?
I could tell him, if you don't mind. Quietly spread the word. I trust, some of his men, but, need to know basis for now. Perhaps?
Okay. I want to insight check him when he says that just to see. He's been giving me weird vibes lately, and I'm just feeling it out.
Go with your gut.
Give me an insight check. The DC is 25.
27.
One.
Okay.
What did you roll to get a 20?
I have
freaking
plus
nat
7
20.
to my
It was a
insight,
nat
and I
20?
just got a nat 20.
Yeah.
Just nat 20. My first 20 of the night.
You just got that.
I'm gonna need more of these.
I was like, shit, I was, again, not ready.
Okay.
And was that a good time to say I want an insight check?
It is.
DC's
It is a good
feeling a little
time.
hesitation.
Haven't seen him take a drink lately, so you might
Yeah, you, there is nothing that he said that was, untruthful.
Mhm.
You think that he meant, what he said, that, I don't think that's true. Sorry. Most of it was truthful. I think you're not sure if he's going to tell Marwyn. And you think what you gather from that very high insight, but I'll tell you mechanically, Isolde is a mastermind rogue. So there's some things that you just can't peel from his demeanor. But what you get from that is, you think maybe a little fib there.
Even though I'm a mastermind rogue?
He's a much higher level mastermind rogue.
Yep.
He is.
mastermind.
And maybe a little fib there. At least he isn't planning on maybe telling Marwyn immediately, if he is planning on telling them. You think that he will get some men to watch him, and you think that he's okay with the understanding that if he tells some of Marwyn's men, he'll probably find out. And so you think that he will probably tell him eventually.
Yeah.
But the primary thing that I think you get from that is he is playing this very close to the chest.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, maybe you're, what kind of piqued your interest on the insight check is that he's asking to do it, and you think that he wants to control how this information spreads.
Yeah, he's just been very coy with his responses lately and how he's acting. And I was like, I don't know if it's like...
However, I will temper that with that is entirely within your expectations and history of Ysolde.
Okay.
With the understanding that, like, he taught you everything you know. He's an ancient mastermind vampire rogue, and that he, while not overtly so, you know that within Slavoka, he serves as, like, the spy master and has for many, many, many decades. So you, like, it's, and that's probably one of the things, like, maybe if you have a complaint or a, something bothers you about Ysolde, is like, this is his nature.
Yeah.
And you think that a majority of it, it's like, it's not his fault. This has to be his nature, right? Like, he has to, if he's doing his job properly, he has to control the spread of information, control who knows it. And I think the only thing that strikes you as, like, kind of a personal blow is that he's still acting that way with you, which he always has.
I was gonna say, and I think that's
and
why
always
I'm
had
like,
to be. But, like,
why
it's
I'm
still,
finding it
yeah,
weird.
he's still, like,
because
so
he's my most trusted person.
Yeah.
Did he with Betrayal?
So I don't think you.
Was that the same dynamic?
I don't know what his dynamic was with Betrayal.
Yeah.
So close.
And I think that's how it's always kind of treated you. Like, you know, he's training you, but there were some things that, like, let me handle this, dear, and would want to do personally, and that kind of irked you because you know he's not trusting you fully.
Yeah.
If it's not trusting you, but I think, and
Protecting you.
what you're feeling, like, probably more than that is, like, I'm not a child anymore, but it feels like he's treating you like a child.
He loves you.
Or like him not trusting me, I feel like ends up making me feel like I can't fully trust him because he's like putting me in a weird box. I'm like, I don't know what you're doing because you don't let me in.
When is your grandma's?
How many days has it been
Yeah.
now?
Guys,
That's-
it's only been like 2 days.
Yeah, it's coming up.
It's been like 2
Yeah.
days. Okay?
It's like 5 days
Gotta
away.
come up.
We are the busiest people I've ever met. We can
I don't
put
know
a
how we
lot
find
in.
time to sleep, okay?
Wait, we don't.
Well, you don't, but everybody else has to.
I'm still with Luma, Elliot, and having a drink, looking at this panel. I'd like to take out these 2 stones that I have, my Rumble Lucky Stone and the other one, and I want to kind of see if the energy of these things interacts with the panel and the latent energy that exists within it, and just do some, light testing.
Yeah. Give me an Arcana or investigation check.
Okay. They are the same. 8.
You can do it with advantage. You got 2 magically gifted people with you.
8 is the best.
Okay. Yeah, you're doing some experimenting, and they're assisting. I think primarily what you get is they're exhausted.
Yeah.
As are you. So, like, you're experimenting, but just kind of making silly mistakes.
Okay. Yeah,
When you're going to, and you're getting some interaction, like, oh,
A little, very little.
but they're like that. You get, like, everyone's tired, probably not in the best state of mind to be performing experiments, but
Okay. Well, off to bed then, I suppose. Yes.
that sounds nice. Maybe a little cat nap.
I'll walk Luma up to the adjoining room next to ours, and as opens it up, you'll see that a easel has been set up in the corner already for her with some paints.
Oh, Nick, thank you so much. That's beautiful.
Just a doorway, my sweet.
Yeah,
Let's get our beauty rest for
I'm tempted
tomorrow.
tonight to start painting my really fat zombie man.
Yes. Yes, I know. I know.
shiver goes down Treggle's.
Maybe to
You're just somewhere in the
Yeah, I was like,
somebody said something. Right.
You're so
Good night,
intuitive.
little Sherry.
Good night.
The tears and the shivers.
Anybody else doing something this evening?
I'm plotting.
Lottie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if not, you take your long rest. So go ahead and hit the long rest button if you want to or need it.
I was out of spells.
Why are you rolling? Not 20! 30, what did I roll? Oh, initiative. Okay, never mind.
You rolled long rests.
That was exciting.
use
You're loud.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing over there?
I don't know. I'm
Sounds like
so
we-
sorry.
No.
I don't know.
Or no.
Nyx. Go for it. I'm going to do a Nyx scene.
Maybe excuse.
No, you don't.
But even before this, I first slapped her over, so.
Nyx. Sleep takes you, but unfortunately for you, per usual, it isn't restful. You feel a weight pressing on your chest. And when your eyes open, you see nothing. Not even night, not black, just nothing. It's like a void so absolute that it feels material, like it's staring back at you. No scant sign of light or form or anything other than this blackness, this void. And then a voice you've heard 100 times before in whispers, prayers, and half-glimpsed shadows, a voice that is more familiar than any of your own, because it's a voice that remains unchanged.
Little one, you hold in your hands what should have never left mine. The heart of the gate. The key to the song that binds us. You felt it, didn't you? How it thrummed in your grasp, how you recognized you as blood of my blood. Because it is yours, mine, ours. Do not give it to them. They will take me from you instead. They will take you from yourself.
There's a beat of silence, and in this void it shifts. There's faint shapes, and it becomes mist-like, similar to your vision in the grove. And there are these mist forms that come to you. Familiar faces, and they take the form of Elian, Zelfira, Luma, each one shimmering over these forms like masks. And the voice returns.
They will call it progress, stability, freedom, lies. They will cut you from me and leave you hollow. You are not hollow. You are my child. I gave you this gift, faces to wear, voices to weave, lies to live. Do not betray me by placing your inheritance in their hands, in her hands.
And you see Nymera, the face coming to you. You see Luma's face collapse into a skeletal grin. Elian's turns to ash, and Zelfira's eyes weeping green fire. They each whisper in your own Nyx voice, "Give it to Nevira, give it to Nevira." And the voice scatters them to the wind.
You think they love you. They will use you. They will empty you until there's nothing left useful to them anymore, and then leave you on the cobblestones like all the others. You are not their friend. You are a tool. The only truth is between you and me, my son. Return the key to the crater. Return it to me, or every power you've begged from me will falter when you need it most.
There's a silence here, waiting for a reply.
Daddy, I get my power from you.
my faceless dog cat down. Simon's kid right now, right?
So many emotions in just 10 seconds.
What plans do you have for me? If theirs are folly, what am I to you? Where will we go next?
You, my son, are my inheritance, my vessel. You will become my avatar. Don't you see it? Infinite possibilities. Infinite avatars, personas. You can be whatever you want, my son.
Persuasion check.
You want me to make a precision check?
Straight roll. Let's make it 50-50. If you get 11 or higher, Nyx is fully on board.
Okay.
Right.
So 1 through 10 is questionable. 11 or higher.
This is my entire character arc in one roll right here, pretty much.
A 7.
That's my entire character arc.
The noises she is making
I don't even know if it needs sound
is
effects.
crazy.
Fully prepared to go as dark as I need to with this character. So 7, okay. So it fails, but I will nod as if I've heard.
Yeah, play that mother trucker right back.
You feel a probing in your mind. You feel your thoughts laid bare, and you understand, your mind ravaged, that your nod was taken as deceit, half-heartedness.
Trying to deceive the god.
Around you, this mist becomes rocks, and you see, like, formed from chains are like from obsidian or iron, growing out, grasping at your wrist, your ankles, and this form changes into dark and hellish.
What is it, my son? You would defy me after all I have given. After all I tore from gods and graves to place in your hands. You're nothing without me. A mask with no face. A lie that will burn away in the first true dawn of morning. If you do not return what is mine, then when you fall, Nyx, I will not catch you.
You wake up, panting in your bed, covered in sweat.
As I was chained, I keep thinking about Liam and the interrogation that we just had, where he was the puppet and the vessel of others to do will, and how disgusted I was at him by the end with a broken mind. And I feel, at a crossroads where that could be me. It was an inch away from being me just now.
I think, I think this relationship for Nyx has always been difficult to balance.
Yeah.
Because Nyx is a very insightful, charismatic person. And I think, yes, you feel a little... you understand some motivations, the words and the methods used to communicate with you. You felt like intentional leading, that trying to isolate you, trying to play on what you know is a fear of yours, that you are a tool to your friends, and but you feel, yes, that was a little pull on a chain from the faceless god.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm going to get up, sweat. I'm going to go next door and knock on Luma's door.
Yes. Your moment, the softest padding of furred feet on the floor. The door opens and Luma stands in her nightgown. Oh, ma chère, what is wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Bit of bad dreams tonight, sweetheart. Do you mind if I curl up in here instead?
Please, mon cher.
He's so warm and
So I'm going to, just try to receive, just comfort and
She'll lead you to her bed and curl around you, her soft, sleek fur against you, warm as she holds you.
It's a cat tower.
It's a cat tower.
It's a giant cat tower.
The morning comes for the rest of you.
Y'all, I just almost turned evil.
50-50.
That's it, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still clenching.
Dang.
Yeah,
That could have been a very interesting character arc, though.
Yeah.
That could have been fun, too.
You're not out of the woods, sir. You still technically
See what you roll
worship
next time.
this
They just
guy.
wants Nyx to be, a hero arc, I guess. We'll see.
Sophia, the door to your bedroom's burst open. Your soul stands. Dear, sorry for the rude awakening. Nevira's coming. You should wake up.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I was expecting
Okay,
it to just
everyone,
be
use
dead.
your money.
Wrong room, I'm sorry.
Why is Nevira coming here?
She's approaching with a pair of Frostmaw Titans. So
Oh, shit.
No, but battle stations.
Okay, please put everybody at their stations.
Where's Luma?
and I
What did
will
Luma
get
say when he...
I will
So
go and do
you're kind of woken up, or you don't sleep. You're
probably not
making muffins.
really subtle. I'm probably actually hustling to
So
get
with
my
with that,
shit
Luma scatters out of bed. Nyx never fell asleep. But yeah, general commotion. I don't know where Trogul is sleeping, but you'd be woken up from that.
Yeah.
Do I see Luma upon the hustle and bustle of getting together?
Yeah, she gets out of bed. You see that she's in her. She has kind of a sheer white nightrobe, but looks. She just popped out of bed, but doesn't have any of her accoutrement with her.
I would just be looking at her to see. I'm trying to get any sort of indication this is part of her plan. Be like,
as you kind of pile out of the rooms and begin to hustle bustle head downstairs, she looks at you. Her eyes flash gold. She nods.
All right, I guess it's time to see what Nevira wants. This is uncalled for.
You head down to the entryway. The great hall of Scorn Manor is lit in muted candlelight this early morning. Old stone echoing with the faint hum of winter winds outside. And then the floor trembles. From the courtyard, you hear the sound of cracking ice and rattling bone as the doors burst open. 2 12-foot-tall skeletal Frostmaw Titans duck beneath the archway, massive frames stitching their bones together. Their great horned skulls emerge between their helmet and old rusted armor, axes on their backs inside.
We might want to help them before they
State your business. Processing is over there.
you're just doing it back to them.
Their eye sockets glow with this pale white light. Nevira stands between them, swathed in her black furs. She strides smoothly through, nods at all of you. How thoughtful for all of you to be ready for my arrival so early this morning. But, Nyx, she looks over at you. Luma's eyes are downcast at the floor beside you. You've kept me waiting.
Well, I did say I'd be over in the morning. I didn't believe it was first light. I don't think we agreed on a specific time, but I was hoping to get at least a few hours of shut-eye. This doesn't just do its thing by itself. It takes time, it takes rest. I don't want to get the bags under my eyes and the wrinkles. I don't want you to see me like that.
Our business was pressing, and the time set very specifically. And now I'm here in this drafty little hall, having to come for my rewards. Do you have them for me?
Well, of course I have them for you. Who has them right now? Luma, Elian? I believe that you can usher them over, is that right?
Luma will, in your mind, you haven't heard her do this before, but speaks to your mind.
Like awaken mind, like I have, or is it like a message
It seems like a message or something. It's not, but you hear her. What do you want to give her?
What we agreed upon in the contract, of course. I'm a man of my word. It's time to make do on what we all agreed to, of course.
Very well. She reaches in, kind of a bag she grabs from her nightstand, pulls out the panel.
I'm just watching her
Hands it to you.
very close to see what kind of inkling she's going to give off that are trust me.
Yeah.
Nevira's eyes flash as she sees this. Looks very interested as she hands it to you. So you have it now, Nick.
Yeah. I will, just kind of rubbing my eyes and like, could have gotten a few more hours of sleep. Here you go. In addition, here's some other artifacts that we found as well. This was the main thing I'll go through, exactly like I saw it doing this and it was empowering, this machine. I will withhold the information that Luma and Elian specifically got for their investigation of it. Only what I saw in the in the place itself.
She listens to you, examines this with careful precision. Nods once. Acceptable. Entirely to my satisfaction.
Excellent. So
She
the contract
smirks.
is then complete.
Oh, my end of it, is it? Yes. She turns, begins to walk down the hall, rings her bell. Come, Familia. You see Luma stiffens.
Hold on now.
Grasped. Her bell is yanked. Her feet skidding towards Nevira, and she begins to follow her out of the hall.
Does she make any sort of face or indication?
Her
that's
eyes were
part of her
downcast.
plan?
You couldn't see.
I will say, hold on. First off, you came in here with no indication and
Are
or
you standing by her? Okay.
what is the word I'm looking for?
I'd like to
No notice, no
position
invite.
myself
No invitation.
like them and the door out.
I don't need an invitation. This is a public meeting area.
You're correct. However, I deserve more respect than what you just gave, and for your titans to come in here and or crack my doors open. I do not approve of that. So, also, this whole agreement you have here, I believe you're giving him the shit end of that bargain.
I believe I've met my end very specifically. If you'd like to look it over. Oh, what is it? Ah, yes. We agreed on today that you would deliver it, didn't we, Nix?
Yes, and it is today.
No, now it's tomorrow.
I don't understand.
And she... You said today. Today ended at 11:59 p.m. the night prior. Now it's tomorrow. You have not met your end of the agreement, so I'll be taking my rewards and my familiar.
I believe I said I'd be delivering it to you tomorrow. You were very clear about that.
Right, you left me a message, yes, but you signed the contract, and that said today.
Well,
Oh, man.
I'm going to look at Luma, even though she's been downcast, and be like, Luma, meet my eyes. Would you like to go, or would you like to stay?
Nevira turns to leave wordlessly. Her titans accompany her. You see Luma trailing, looking
I'm not gonna move.
completely humble, eyes downcast. They approach Requiem. The frost maws loom over you. The breath coming like blizzards. The moment Nevira crosses the manor threshold, Luma halts. She looks at you. Her eyes flash gold. Her shoulders shake. And that is where we will end today's session. Thank you so much for watching. Catch us next time.
Oh my god!
Holy
Is she false? Is she just I'm so confused. I trust her. Do I trust her? I don't know. You're so good at this.
So I would